Hi, I'm Arabi, the Principal of Oz Realty Estate Agents. Today's quick tip is for all those purchasers out there looking to secure a property. When you're out there looking to purchase a property, of course it's wise practice to try and negotiate the best possible outcome for yourself. However, you don't want to put yourself in a position where you're making bold statements to agents. For example, you see a property at $570,000 and you make an offer, say at $550,000, and you say to the agent, that's it, that's all I'm prepared to pay, I won't pay a cent more. When you do things like that, you run the risk of the agent not actually getting back to you to let you know where the property sits. Maybe the owner will say, well, okay, we're not far off, we can negotiate the outcome in the sale, or another buyer comes in slightly in excess of you, and the agent doesn't get back to you and say, well, there's a higher offer, are you prepared to increase your offer? Obviously, he wouldn't go back and ask you that if you say, well, that's all I'm prepared to pay. And that's the problem and the risk that you run when you make bold statements like that. So instead of saying things like that's all I'm prepared to pay, maybe sort of tweak your dialogue a little bit. For example, you see the property at $570, you make the offer at $550,000, and you say $550 is where I'm comfortable at. And then sort of start to deviate away from the price and talk about the terms and say something, for example, like, I'm prepared to sign a contract once the vendor agrees to my offer, I'm ready to move quickly, I've got my finances ready, I'm prepared to adjust settlement to help the owner make a decision to accept my offer. Now, if you take that line, you're doing a few things there by saying things like that. You're basically showing that you are interested in purchasing the property, you can make a quick move on the property, and you're serious about the property. But you're also putting yourself in a position that if there is a higher offer on the table, or the vendor does want to come back and negotiate again, then you've got the opportunity, and you've given the agent the opportunity to come back to you and let you know where the property sits. And then maybe you can say, well, no, that's all I'm prepared to pay. But at least give yourself the chance to try and secure the property by going down that path. So a few things. Be interested in the outcome, but not overly interested to the point that the disappointment's all over your face if you do miss out on the property. So walk a fine line as to what you say to the agent. Be confident when you are talking to the agent, but don't make any bold statements until you actually know where the property sits. Otherwise, as I said, if you really do love the property, you run the risk of potentially missing out on the property, and you might not be that far away from securing it. I'm Omar Abid. Good luck out there, and if you have any questions, let me know. Cheers.